Hello, good evening, my students. How are you today?
Good,
Good
sir.
evening,
Thank you.
sir.
Good evening,
Okay.
sir. All good, all okay.
Okay, for Adrian, I hope you will get better soon
Okay,
because
thank you, sir.
recently the weather is quite bad. For the time being, today in this lecture, I'd like to present the topic about would you or may I turn on or off? Or specifically, it's about the imperative form. Okay, our first discussion today is about the request with would you. So as you may know that would you is dominantly or specifically used as the request in English. There are some examples of clauses or interrogative that can be used as request with would you. Here, I'd like to inform or tell you about the examples. Okay, let's start by discussing about a will or would you please. Will or would you please count your charge? Okay, this is the example of making the request by using will or would you please. Will or would you please count your charts? And would you please has the same meaning as could you. Will you is more authoritative and therefore less polite. Will or would you can be placed at the end of the phrase. For example, shut the door, will you? But this form can only be used in very friendly, relaxed situations. Used otherwise, it would sound very rude. Will or would can also be used for third person requests. For example, here, as you can see, would Mrs. Jones, passenger to Leeds, please come to the inquiry desk? Will anyone who saw the accident please phone this number? So those are the examples of making requests by using will or would for third person requests. Okay, point B. I'd like to tell you about would you mind plus Jaren. For example, would you mind moving your car? Okay, Jaren is the kind of verb that is used as the noun. For example, would you mind moving your car? And C, perhaps you would implies confidence that the other person will perform this service. It would not be used at the beginning of a conversation or later, but would be possible later on. For example, perhaps you would let me know when your new stock arrives. It means, please let me know when your new stock arrives. And point D, after describing about point C, let's turn to point D. If you would is a usable request form. It is used in spoken English for routine type requests, which the speaker is quite sure will be obeyed. Okay, as you can see the example, if you would fill up this form or take a seat or wait a few minutes. And if you sign the register or follow the porter, just can be edited to show that the action required is very easy. For example, if you just put your address on the back of the check. Okay, those are the examples of the use if you would. Okay, if you would in a useful request form. The first one, it is the example happened in an office. The second one is the example happened in a hotel, and the last one in a shop. Okay, let's turn to the E point or point E. Okay, would you like blank 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 too is also a possible request form. Okay, for example, would you like to take a sip? It means please take a sip. So by using would you like, okay, would you like to take a sip can be used, okay, instead of please take a sip. The meaning is the same. And point F, I should or would be very grateful if you would is a formal request form found chiefly in letters but possible in speech. For example, I should be very grateful if you would let me know if you have any vacancies. And point G, would you be good or would you be kind enough to keep me informed? Okay, by using would you be good or would you be kind enough? For example, would you be so kind as to keep me informed? Okay, when you want to make a request by using would you be good or kind enough, you can use the example below. Would you be so kind as to keep me informed? And then point H, I wish you would can be a request form. It sometimes implies that the other person should be helping or have offered to do it. For example, I wish you'd give me a hand. Okay, and then point 2 or part 2, we have request with may. May and might are more formal than could. So may and might could be used instead of could. But possible in both spoken and written English. For example, may or might I turn on the TV? Okay, that's the example of using may or might as the substitution of could. Okay, I think that's all about my explanation related to would, you, may, and about the use of verb turn on, turn off, told as someone to do. For further information or for further explanation will be discussed in this slide or in this exercise. As usual, I will choose one of the students to practice the situation and followed by making the answer and also repeat it with some question related to the situation given. Okay, for the first chance will be given to Febrianti. Could you hear my voice well? Could you help me to read the first situation? Okay. If no, okay. Baim, please help me in reading the first situation. Could you see the slide well from your place? Or I think you have to open your hard copy of the material.
Yes, sir.
Okay, time is
Yes,
yours.
I already opened my book. Okay. Illustrative situations. Susan is washing the dishes in the kitchen. She has only a few more to do. She wants to watch television in a minute. Tony is in the sitting room, but the television is not on. Would you turn the television on? She shouts.
Okay, and then followed by making the answer of the
Okay,
question.
sir. Number 1, what is Susan doing? She is washing the dishes in the kitchen.
Okay, correct. Number 2.
Number 2, how many more has she to do? She has only a few more to do.
Good. Number
Number
3.
3, what does she want to do in a minute? She wants to watch television in a minute.
Okay, correct. Number 4.
The last one, what does she shout to Tony? She shout, would you turn the television on?
Okay, that's it. Thanks.
Okay,
That's
sir. Thank you so
absolutely
much.
correct. Okay, thank you for reading and making the answers of the first illustrative situation. And now,
You're welcome, sir.
okay, thanks. Andrian, I know that you are not good today, so I hope you will be able to read the second situation. Could you hear my voice?
Baik, sir. I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please read the second one.
Okay. Tony was at Peter's house yesterday. Susan was not with him and he wanted to phone her. May I use your phone? He asked Peter. The radio was on in another room and it was so loud Tony could not hear Susan very well on the phone. Would you turn the radio down a bit? He asked Peter. So the question number 1 is, where was Tony yesterday? Tony was at Peter's house yesterday.
Yes, that's right. Number 2.
So the second question, what did he want to do? So he want to find Susan.
He wanted to phone Susan.
Yes.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3, what exactly did he say when he asked? He say, he say,
He said,
he said, will you turn on the radio down a bit?
is it correct? What exactly did he say when he asked?
Exactly. He said, may I use your phone?
Yes, that's right. Number 4.
Number 4, why couldn't he hear Susan very well on the phone? Because the radio was on another room and it was so loud.
Okay.
Tony
Okay,
could not
correct.
hear Susan very well.
Okay, the last one.
Number 5, what did he say to Peter? He said, will you turn the radio down a bit?
Okay, that's right. Thank you very much, Andrian. Although you are not in a good condition, you can read and answer all the question perfectly. Thank you very much. Okay,
Okay,
next.
you're welcome, sir.
Okay, thanks. Next, let's turn to point 74. Here, you will have the fluency practice section. Before doing this section, I'd like to tell you about the rule of this game. Okay, please pay attention to the progressive substitution. Model, would you turn the radio on? And then on is replaced with off. Would you turn the radio off? And also, would you is replaced with may I. May I turn the radio off? So, as usual, you have to do the substitution activity based on the clue or the from given in every number. Do you get the point? Okay, I'll choose Devi. Devi, are you still with us? Could you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
now it's your turn. Please practice from number 1.
Number 1. Would you turn the lights off?
Okay.
Number 2.
No,
Would you
no. Number 1, you're still in on.
Okay. Would you turn the lights on?
Yes.
Would you turn the lights off?
Okay.
May I turn the lights off?
Okay, number 3.
Number 3, would you? Number 3, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to change the prompt or the clue by using the instruction given. Like you said earlier, would you turn the lights on, and then followed with, would you turn, off or turn the light off, like that. Okay, number 3.
So number 3, would you turn the machine off?
Okay, number 4.
Would you turn the number 4? Would you turn the televisions on? Number 5.
No, number 4. Would you turn the television off?
Would you turn the television off?
Yes. Number 5.
Would I turn?
No. Still in. Would you?
Okay. Would you turn the television down?
Okay. Number 6.
Would you turn the music on?
Would you turn the music down? Still with the previous one.
Okay. Would you turn the music down?
Okay, and then?
May I turn the radio up?
No, the music. Still the music.
Okay. So number 6, I should following the progress substitution, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Every number must be correlated with the previous one. Do you get the point?
okay. Yes, sir. Okay. And then number 7, may I turn the music off?
May I turn the music down?
May I turn the music down?
Okay, be focused, Devi. And then number 8.
The every number is related?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Number 8.
May I turn the music up?
Yes, that's right. Number 9.
Okay. Is that the heating? The heating, yeah?
The heating.
Yeah. Would you turn the heating on?
May. Still May.
Oh, May I turn the heating on?
Yes.
May I?
No. Number 9 still in up. But number 10
okay.
on.
Okay. May I turn the heating up?
Yes. Number 10 on.
May I turn the heating on?
Okay, that's right. Number 11. The lamp.
Is it with the lamp? Okay. Would you turn the lamp
No,
off?
still May. It's still in May.
Okay. Oh my God. I don't understand the clue. Oh, may I turn the lamp off?
On.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Number 12.
Sorry. 12. Would you turn the lamp on?
Off? Yes. And then number 13.
Okay. Would you turn the lamp off?
Yes. Number 14.
May I turn the lamp off?
Yes. The last one.
The record player, sir?
Yes, the record
Yes.
player. That's right.
May I turn
May I turn?
the record player off?
Yes, may I turn the record player off? Okay, thank you very much, Devi, for making
Anytime.
the answer or practicing this substitution. I think it's good enough. So for the other students, please be focused with this practice about the progressive substitution. When you meet this practice again, you have to correlate, okay, the previous one with the new one, okay. Every prompt or every clue must be related with the previous one or the next one. You have to link the previous one, the new one, and the next one, or when you are talking about. Okay, next. Okay, next we have told and asked him or to do. Okay, I think this slide or this copy is not good to be seen. It's quite blurred, so I hope you can read from the hard copy about this illustrative situation. And now is the turn of Emmy. Emmy, are you still with us? Emmy Muraisu. Okay, and then Kadek Putri Yuniari. Hello, Kadek.
Yes.
Okay, now is your turn. Please read the illustrative situation, page 40. Richard.
Richard usually drives to work along Bristol Road. Yesterday, however, there was a bad incident there and the road was blocked. A policeman stopped his car and said, "I'm sorry, sir, you will have to go the other way. Turn right, then left." The policeman told him to go the other way. There was no alternative. We cannot say X. He told him to turn right and then left. Instruction. Question number 1. Why couldn't Richard use Bristol Road yesterday? Yesterday,
Because
because there was a bad incident there and the road was blocked.
okay, that's right. Number 2.
Number 2, what exactly did the policeman say? The policeman say,
Okay,
I'm
the policeman said.
The policeman said you will have to go the other way, turn right, then left.
Okay, that's right. Number 3.
Number 3, what do you think Richard said when he told a friend about this letter?
What do you think Richard said when he told a friend about this letter?
The policeman told him to go the other way, but there was no alternative. We cannot say X. He told him to turn right and then left. Instruction.
What
Is
do
it
you
correct?
think Richard said when he told a friend? He told a friend. Just he told a friend about this letter. What is the correct answer of number 3?
He told him to turn right and then left.
Yes, that's right. He told him to turn right and then left. Okay, thank you very much, Putri. Once again, Putri, I'd like to ask you to read the next situation. Okay, Putri, once again.
Okay, the second situation. An extremely important customer rang up the direction of Europe export
The
yesterday.
director.
Oh, sorry, the director of Europe export yesterday. The director was not there. His secretary said this. I'm awful sorry. The director isn't
The
there.
director.
The director isn't here. Do you think you could phone later? She asked him she asked him to phone later.
Okay.
Question number 1. What kind of customer was the man? An extremely important customer.
Okay, he was an extremely important customer. Okay,
he
correct.
was.
Number 2.
What exactly didn't the secretary say? His secretary said this. I'm awful sorry. The director isn't here. Do you think you could phone later?
Okay, that's right. Number 3.
Number 3, what do you think she said when the director come in later?
What do you think she said when the director came in later?
Sorry. She asked him to phone later.
Okay, that's right. Thank you very much, Putri. You have okay, you have made the answer well, correctly. Okay, I think that's all for today, and the rest, the practice situation, will become your assignment or homework for our meeting today. So the result must be sent at least next week before our lecture started. Okay, before I end up the meeting or the lecture, I'll send the link of the attendance by using our chat column. Please check your chat column. Hold a minute. Okay, please check. The first one is for the regular, while the second one is for the executive. Have you got the links? The 2 links? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please fill up your personal identity into them.
Sir, I would like to ask.
Yes, please. What do you want to ask?
About our homework?
Yes.
Which are our homework? Is it the 17 and 6?
Point
76?
76 practice situation from number 1 to number 10. Please.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Please do as the instruction given. Okay. For example, like the situation, the police looked at the gangster and shouted, "Put your hands up." Okay, you have to make the use of told as the request or as the statement. He told him to put his hands up. Okay, here you are asked to arrange, okay, or to make told or tell as the statement. He told him to put his hands up. Meanwhile, the second situation, when the policeman saw the Lord, he said, Wait just a moment, please. Okay, here you have to use ask. He asked him to wait. Okay, you have to make the composition of what we call here the instruction or the statement like the bold letters. Sorry, like the capital letters. Do you get the point, Baim?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Clear.
clear enough. Okay, maybe is there any more question related to our homework?
No, I think it's enough, sir.
Okay, it's clear enough. Okay,
All enough, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for today. Thank you for your participation, attention, to make our lecture more informative and communicative. See you next week. And have a
Okay,
nice
see
day.
you,
Goodbye.
sir.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you,
Goodbye,
sir.
sir. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.